Learning to live with anxiety for the rest of my life is a challenge. So, lately, the anxiety I feel has been interrupting my inner peace, my sleep patterns, and even causing short moments of fear. Fear of the present moment and the future comes to the surface. However, with the help of the support around me, I've noticed coping strategies that work for me. For example, aromatherapy and squeezing items have helped me tremendously. Other experiences like eating certain candies or going for long walks has helped ease my anxiety, but my social anxiety is another beast. When it comes to my social anxiety, I notice it stems from me not feeling heard, included, or valued in the way that I deserve to be. There will be times I come off socially awkward or I just do something downright stupid to embarrass myself, like running into a door, having a booger in my nose, having my stomach rumble in mid silence, or simply me stumbling over my words. Other times, it could be an insecure person dominating the conversation, not allowing me to get a word in, or just me being ignored. Being and feeling ignored is the worst because I'm worthy, and I have so much value to communicate to others if I was just heard. Being overlooked is tough. Therefore, I go out of my way to make sure I'm heard, but it gets exhausting. But I will say it also empowers me and it gives me a boost in confidence. Last week, after I began to allow myself to feel my anxiety, I remember I was showing up as my authentic self, regardless of how I was feeling. So I started to lean into self validation and even more self awareness and self empowerment. My coping skills soothed my anxiety and began to work with me. And I suddenly realized that I don't have to allow anxiety to ruin my life anymore. I can be free. Anxiety can make you feel powerless and rob you of your inner peace and peace of mind, but not anymore. If you're struggling with your coping skills or just struggling in general and finding ways on how you can face your anxiety, I can also let you know that you're not alone. Well, I do like to journal. I do like to release the excess energy through self-expression, through content or a form of art. And the art can be painting, drawing, coloring, creative writing, or anything. Do you have a hobby? Try channeling that anxious energy into something enjoyable or productive. Have a new skill you're working on? How about starting to perfect that skill? And even if it's not perfect, the more you do something, the better you'll get at it. Do you have a stress ball or an object to release stress on? Try squeezing something or fidgeting something. This will help take your mind off what's causing you the anxiety. Lastly, get help. Do you have a mental health support group or a therapist or an alternative form of mental health care? Try these steps and don't be afraid to ask for help. Because if you realize this, you matter, you're worthy, and you are fine as you are. And you also realize that you don't need to be constantly judging yourself because others aren't. And even if they are, who cares? Life is what you make it. So use that energy today to create something great. And remember, it's never too late. You are exactly where you're meant to be. Let go of the past and the future. Enjoy the present. There is no rush. And I'm learning to be me, authentically me, even if that means I'm socially awkward, and that's okay. So I finished up my eyeshadow and I also used a nude lip, and I want to thank you for listening to me today.